It has been a huge off-season for the City of Sydney Basketball Association, also known as the Comets. G and J taking you through all the moves from Alexandria, south of the bridge, Garen, and a huge one. He was a snub from the All-Star 5, but he's back for another season. It's Bwali Bales, averaged 29 points, 5 assists, 9 rebounds, and is currently playing in Switzerland, so nothing neutral about his game, Garen.
Yeah, Swiss Alps, doing some hiking, getting that altitude level up, but he's a bucket, and he plays best in his hometown in Sydney, and had a ripper of a season. He did get snubbed, unfortunately, for the All-Star 5, but expect him to have the keys to the Comets offense, and under a new coach, Will Hill. So
yeah. So we'll get to Will Hill in just a moment, but yeah, I think Bwali, maybe the change of coach can unlock his full potential. We know he played really well under Lockie Lonergan, but it's a matter of getting the whole team to work on the same page. And you mentioned the Swiss Alps training. I mean, Bwali Bales just has battery for days. He just goes and goes. He's a relentless defender, a relentless on offense, whether he's running the offense or whether he's playing off ball. I mean, the stats speak for themselves, as I say on the Comets Instagram page. Bwali Bales back for another season, which is great. And I think hunting again to get back into the NBL. And look, if last NBL1 season wasn't enough, then he's going to go next level this season. Another young player returning for the Sydney Comets is Anthony Mundine III. Garen, what impressed you about the Ant-Man?
He's
last
sharp
season?
shooting. He can shoot the ball. He can really stretch the floor. He's a shooter. You got to close out. You got to contest and can attack off hard closeouts. So he's going to be probably the second or third scoring option on that team. Pretty reliable as well. As reliable as they get. He's just a shot creator and someone that's just hot hands ready. So
yeah, it's funny you mention that. He's very reliable for someone who's so young. Looks extremely confident out there. Not the tallest player, but he's very strong. And we saw him step up in so many games last season when the stars were kind of out for the Sydney Comets. Also getting his reps up playing UBL in the off season. So you got a feeling Ant-Man might be in the starting lineup this season for the Comets. He was a bit on the bench, bit in the starting lineup last season, but a huge re-signing for the Sydney Comets and a homegrown talent coming back.
Given no Matty Waisha clogging up the two-guard position, he could definitely get some two-guard minutes and really prove why he's one of the top catch-and-shoot guys in the league.
Yeah, and another player who's coming back. I mean, Comets are just really looking to run it back with the same squad. Obi Che, back for a second season in his hometown of Sydney. Obi Che gave me the exclusive when I ran into him on the streets at Newtown.
Oh, really?
Actually,
yeah. He's a Newtown guy,
Yeah, I mean, he's a man of taste, a man of culture as well, but also a man who dominates inside and outside. Garen, Obi Che, his style of play is really dynamic, isn't it?
Athletic, can stretch the floor at times. Good culture guy for the locker room. Brings up the vibes for the team. Yeah, it's going to be a good addition. Another guy that can play the wing or four, can guard multiple positions, so it should be fun.
Yeah, I mean, Obi Che and Johnny, who we'll get to just after this, they had a great combination because they're both pretty versatile. I mean, big boys, but they could both step out and shoot the three when needed, so they didn't clog the paint up for each other too much. And I think with the second season under their belt, the chemistry between Zenogoratz and Obi Che is going to be off the chain. Time to talk about Johnny Garen, the Pit Viper. He is back.
He's back. He's someone that can score inside, outside, shoot the three, athletic, can catch lobs, can rim run, can protect the rim. So against Manly, some pretty massive blocks. Pretty insane blocks. Timing, doesn't foul a whole lot as well. Yeah, stays in his lane offensively and just really smart. Yeah, played multiple seasons now in NBL1.
Yeah, I mean, he's a real all-round big. But Garen, you were talking earlier with Pit Viper about a sponsorship deal for Johnny Snow.
I was. Hopefully something in the works, a lifetime glasses contract or 3 to 4 pairs a year. Yeah, why not? Promote the brand, promote the product, get him a contract.
Hey!
Hey! Hey! Nice Pit Vipers!
Hey! Nice Pit Vipers!
Hey! Nice Pit Vipers!
Hey! Nice!
Pit Vipers!
The sunglasses that sunglasses would wear. His sunglasses.
We're thinking Pit Viper might start moving into the basketball realm, design those kind of Pit Viper goggles for get in-game experience.
If it glares too much in stadiums and you're having struggle shooting because it's too glary, why not get a pair of Pit Vipers?
Yeah, sponsor of Johnny Senagorat. So get that man a contract.
Speaking
of contracts, Garen, we're talking about Ant-Man Mundine playing before in the UBL, a player who was tearing up the UBL, Chol Adup. Man, I reckon it's going to be a big season for Chol. Or Baby Chol, sorry.
Baby Chol, yeah. The one guy that always plays with a smile on his face. Down 20, up 30, or whatever the score. Positive guy. gets buckets, absolute bucket getter, and will make you know that he got buckets. You know, super energetic. Yeah, shout out to Red Eyes as well, doing coaching in the off time.
Well, yeah, won the North's
Won the
Premier League. Yeah,
exactly. So always improving his skills, whether it's on or off the court coaching. But yeah, he's just a bucket getter, whether he starts, whether he comes off the bench. Can create shots off the dribble, likes to attack the lane as well if he's got a one-on-one matchup, always putting in the work, and yeah.
And also on-ball defense as well, Garen. He's an elite on-ball defender. Can really move his feet quickly, but has got that size to kind of bully players when they've got the ball. So Chola Dup, I think, again, a breakout season. Wouldn't be surprised to see him averaging 15, 20 points.
Sixth man of the year, potentially, if they put that award in NBL1 days. Come off the bench, just cook second unit players, pretty much.
Yeah, interesting question for the Comets is who's going to fill in the point guard position. As you said, Matty Waisha has moved on, whether Bawali's just going to run the point, where they will get an out-and-out point guard. That's yet to be seen, but it's all a challenge for the new coach, Will Hill. Garen, what do you know about Will Hill? One of the best names in the league. That's going to be great on commentary.
BNSW, grew up in the BNSW ranks. I think had been a Comets coach in the past, but good challenge.
Yeah, for the under-18 men's team. That went all the way,
went all the classics, yeah. And yeah, he's a culture setter. Good challenge for him, new players, new roster, new team. So yeah, we'll see what he runs with, what kind of style he runs with. Yeah, and a good bunch of boys to do it with.
Yeah, it might bring a more innovative approach to the game. Lockie Lonergan, of course, is a very innovative coach, but I think Will Hill as well has been coaching juniors for a long time, technically very proficient in the game, but might provide a new style that might just unlock the potential to come. Of course, they made the Final Four last season, so it's not like they got that far to go, but maybe Will Hill will be that X factor to take them over the edge. Moving over, Garen, to the women's side, a huge, and I'm in big signing for the Sydney Comets women. It is Abby Curtin. She's back in New South Wales. It's great to see her back, Abby Curtin, after spending a year in Darwin. Wow. With the Darwin Salties, where she averaged 11 points per game. Of course, remember her back from her Newcastle days. But Garen, you've been watching Abby Curtin for a while, as coming through, Comets, North, and stuff like that? Or
I think so, yeah. And another NBL1 player that played in Darwin as well. A lot of Darwin players going to Darwin. There's good money in the Queensland basketball leagues and NBL1. So hopefully NBL1 East can get the funding to get players like Abby Curtin. And yeah, grew up in the junior ranks. I think played Norths for a bit as well. Always in the gym, always cooking, always putting up buckets, wherever it may be. Teamed up with Nicole Munger, I believe.
Yeah, that was a dynamic front court in Newcastle about 2 seasons ago.
2 seasons ago. So you saw her potential as first option, second option, probably first option on this team. Yet to see who the rest of the roster is or if they sign any more imports along the way. But looking like she's going to be the first option and just a dynamic scorer off the dribble, catch and shoot, rip through, get to the free throw line. We'll give you 18 to 22 points a game.
And I think will become the leader of this team for the Sydney Comets. I mean, Abby Curtin has a proficient mid-range game, very reliable three-pointer as well, can attack off the dribble from the perimeter. So a bit of that extra maple syrup on the pancakes that Sydney Comets have been after, that go-to reliable player to throw the ball into for a bucket. But you got a feeling as well this next player, Piper Anderson, is about to go next level this season. Garen, currently playing WNBL for the Sydney Flames, tore it up in the preseason competition. I'm sure we'll get highlights of that, but she was bombing away from three-point land. I mean, we all know Piper Anderson can run the fast break, great defender, great slasher, but that three-point shot is automatic now. And I think that's going to work really well. Abby Curtin, Piper Anderson, that combination.
Yeah, if you can space the floor and hit shots, then that's a huge bonus. Defense collapses, always got a kick-out option. Can attack the closeouts as well, as we saw. So yeah, and on defense, has the tools to be a good defender. Good wingspan, clock passing lanes, and yeah, just a reliable defender, the 3-and-D kind of player.
Yeah, and we often see players coming back from WNBL, NBL into NBL1 and just going to the next level. Having that whole NBL1 off-season in a professional setting, training with the best of the best. You got a feeling Piper Anderson's maybe going to be looking at Star 5 contention. Huge call. We know like a hot takes on this channel, but really keep an eye out for her. She's going to be big this year. Another player we've always had raps on, Alexandra Carews, is back. Alex Carews back in the building for the Sydney Comets. Comets Junior through and through. Going to a bit of a stretch big, huh? Yeah,
definitely. Can space the floor as well. Young, still developing her skills, getting stronger inside. But yeah, another young big on the Comets team. That's interesting to see what happens next season. Where they place and how they go. Yeah,
we'd love to see her get a few more minutes. I think under Shirley Gore maybe didn't get the minutes she deserved, in my opinion. big shout out to Shelley Gorman moving on from the Sydney Comets. But with K-Roos, I just want to see her like unleashed like she is on the University of Sydney team, where she really gets the green light and really shows and proves. Another Comets junior coming back, Alexandria Oliver is back in Alexandria. Of course, a jack of all trades kind of forward. She can defend the three, right through to the five. She's got a huge reputation, Garen, that's building around the league as an elite defender. Of course, had a great youth league career with the Sydney Comets and back for another season. So you can see with the men's side and the women's side for the Sydney Comets, just trying to hold on to the furniture, and they're bringing back good pieces as well. Having that consistency from year to year is really important. Yeah, you like that one, huh?
Fantastic furniture,
Yeah. And of course, new coach for the Sydney Comets, Garen, one of our favourites, and really glad to see him getting a opportunity to coach at the top level. It's Miles Bench. Garen, what do you know about Miles Bench?
He's miles ahead of his time. So
hey, on the bench.
No, he is on the bench coaching. Great addition, young coach. Good opportunity for him to get the head coaching role for a young team like this. A lot of youth talent. So it's going to be a good challenge. How to manage minutes, personalities, play style, all of that. Was an assistant coach last year under the North Bears, but now got an opportunity to head coach and sees the opportunity, and it's going to be a good one in Alexandria. And
is also previously head coach of the UTS women's side as well, and currently an assistant coach for our Townsville Fire. Garen, congratulations to Miles Bench on that opportunity in the WNBL. So again, maybe a WNBL talent coming back to NBL1 and dominating. So Miles Bench, a young coach on the rise. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a totally different style of play under Miles Bench, the new coach for the Sydney Comets, and very well deserved.
Run and gun, probably kind of style of play.
Yeah, I mean,
try to
Comets always
utilize
run
the
and gun.
youth. Yeah, very run and gun.
Takamoto's coming back, the crafty Japanese guard, sharpshooter, good defender, good ball handler, good to have her back. Fan of the channel and friend of the channel, Elle Fletcher, congratulations, made the Sydney Comets side. An elite shooter, has bounced around a bit club to club, but Comets are onto a good one here. And with the opportunity, I think Elle Fletcher could be a star of the future in this league. Of course, shout out to Moore Park Super Centre, now my local super centre.